Welcome to the first developer update for Takamals Tale of 12 Hearts. I'll be doing one of these updates every month approximately until the game's release, and in these updates I'll be going over some of the features I've been working on. So in this developer update, I'll be going over a bit of gameplay overview for those who haven't played the first game, as well as resprites for a lot of the Takamals, and talking about the improved battle system for this game. So for those who haven't played the first game, Takamals is an RPG monster collector game where you move around in this overworld, progressing through a central story. This screenshot is from the first game. A lot of improvements have been done to the overworld, but we won't be getting into that today. So the way most progression is going to work throughout the game is through battles between the Takamals that you have collected and then the Takamals in the overworld. So a lot of work has been put in to make the battle system a lot more fun and a little bit more in depth than it was in the first game. So next I'm going to show some of the resprites. I did a lot of work on getting updated art for a lot of the Takamals from the old game. So here we have zebra, elephant, monkey, giraffe, the bear, polar bear, cow, bull, squirrel, cheetah, and some of the more mythical ones like the unicorn and the dragon. So next I'm going to go into a bit of the detail of the improved battle system that I have been working on. A lot of the next part probably won't make sense without without gameplay and without playing the first game, but I will go over this summary. So a couple of the new features in the battle system are special abilities, friends, which give you boosts to your stats during the battle, ability to switch Takamals in battle via an item. Items are now used when selecting roles instead of after you have taken your turn. In the previous game, that's how it worked. The speed roll has been replaced with special, and this is going to charge a meter, and then when that meter is full, you'll be able to use your special ability. And we also have a min roll and shared experience after battle. So a lot of this will start to make sense once you see some gameplay, so let's see some gameplay. Okay, so we've jumped into this battle with this elephant, and I'm going to go over a bit of the basics of how battles work for people who haven't played the first game. So in each turn, you're going to get a random roll of 3 numbers based on the Takamals min roll and max roll. Min roll is new to this game, which is the minimum number that you could roll in a turn. Max roll is the maximum number you could roll on a turn. It used to be in the previous game that the min roll of every Takamal was 1, so you can imagine getting some frustratingly low rolls on occasion. So in each turn, you choose from these 3 random rolls to be distributed over attack, defense, and special. Attack is proportional to how much damage you do. Your level as well is proportional to how much damage you do. So the higher the level, higher the attack, the more damage you're going to do. Defense is how much of a reduction to damage you will take during the turn. So the higher the defense, the lower the amount of damage that you will take during the turn. And this special roll is used to charge the special meter down in the bottom right. Once it reaches 100, you can activate your Takamal's special ability, which affects its attack, defense, potentially other stats, and could also have other effects, depending on the ability. Each Takamal also has a speed, which is shown here in the purple below. Speed is unique to the Takamal and cannot be boosted without items or friendship. So I guess that's a good segue for friendship. So in Takamals, you have a party of up to 4 Takamals that you could battle with, and each Takamal has 3 friends.
And if you have one friend present in your party, you get a +2 boost to all your rolls as well as your speed. And for each additional friend, you get another +2 boost. So here, my bear has 2 friends in the party and gets +4 boost to all its rolls and speed. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in these rolls by pressing battle, and then the turn will play out. Continue, and then we get a new roll of 3 different random numbers. And as you can see, the special meter has increased by the amount I selected from last turn. This special meter is also global to your party. So if you get knocked out and have to switch Takamals or switch Takamals via an item, the meter will remain at the same number. So I'll show that as well. In the previous game, you weren't able to switch out Takamals, which was kind of frustrating. So now there's an item called the Switcher Route, which lets you switch to another Takamal during battle. So let's try that. So here I'm going to switch to the Cheetah. So as you can see, the special meter has not changed. And now I am Cheetah, and all my rolls are re-rolled. You can only use one item per turn, so that counts as part of my item turn, so I must go and attack. And in that round, I was knocked out. In previous games, or the previous game, you were forced to choose the next Takamal that was in line in sequence. Now I'm giving you the ability to choose which one you want to send back out. So I'll send back out the bear. And then this continues until either all your party is knocked out and you get a game over, or you successfully knock out the opposing Takamal. So some other items. From the first game, we have the flower that boosts attack by 10 during one turn. T-shirt boosts defense by 10 during one turn. Cookie boosts speed by 10 during a turn. And mushroom boosts your special. So it fills your special meter by 10 for one turn. Healing items like apples as well. And these are will be covered in another developer update. So let's use a flower to boost our attack. So as you can see, the boost shows up there, +14, +10 from the flower, +4 from friends. And lock that in. So this turn, I'm going to be able to fill completely my special meter, and I can show you a example of a special ability. Okay, I'm going to put it in the polar bear. So as you can see, the special meter is 100 now, and press activate. So the ability of this Takamal is when it's active, it is guaranteed to go first the next turn. Using your ability also prevents you from switching out your Takamal, so you gotta, once you've decided to activate your special ability, it's locked in and you gotta attack with that Takamal that you have right now. You can also use items still though, but you cannot switch out. So I could use a mushroom to boost my special for this turn. And nice. So we've defeated the Takamal. So there have been a lot of changes to also how experience is distributed over your party. So in previous game, only the Takamal that had the knockout got all the experience. But in this game, your experience is shared over your whole party if they were not knocked out during the battle, or are not already knocked out before the battle. And the Takamal that gets the knockout gets 100% of the experience, whereas the rest of the Takamals that are not knocked out get half of the experience. I'm also going to go in depth here on some of the statistics of the Takamals and give you some ideas of other abilities. So here for our bear, you can see max roll, min roll, speed, its health, as well as its friends here, who give a +2 boost to their rolls if they're present in the party. So the bear special ability here is that when it's active, it will increase its attack roll by 20 for one turn. So it's like a flower on steroids. And you could also stack that with another flower for a +30. The cheetah here has a pretty unique ability that it dodges it guarantees to dodge the next attack from the opposing Takamal, so that could be used in a pinch. And yeah, so that pretty much concludes this month's developer update. Stay tuned for next month, where we'll be going over recruiting Takamals, how to collect them, and the new system for doing that.